Hi everybody, this is Patrick from www.engineeringshock.com. Just showing off a little experiment I did this past week, and nothing really all that special, but something a little bit fun. I'm going to use it at Halloween to scare some kids. We got a motion detector, a PIR sensor, passive infrared sensor module that we sell at engineeringshock.com and www.electroniclessons.com. It'll take you to our eBay store. Our little brain chip here, the PIC10 F222, and our active low relay board, which switches on AC. So what happens here is the brain chip does all the dictating. You can use a battery to power the device when the relay is not activated. It's a very low power device, so some AA batteries will do it. What you do is you plug in this big wire right here, and what that does is that'll feed AC power to this when the relay is activated, which is determined by motion sensing through the PIR module. So if I turn it on, I'm actually using my power supply to power the DC application here for the time being, but just to show you what's going on. So anyway, here's what happens. When you turn on these passive infrared sensor modules, the output is often unstable for about 50 seconds after you power it on. So I offer a calibration state on here. So the chip basically says, oh, okay, power on, we're going to wait 50 seconds, and then we're going to start scanning. So after 50 seconds, this red LED will come on. And that'll essentially say, okay, all bets are off, we're good. You know, we're legitimately scanning here. Then once the PIR sensor picks up a detection, the green LED will go off, and and that's when the AC will switch on, and it'll actually stay on. If I keep moving around in here, keep activating the PIR sensor, it resets a counter within the brain chip that says, okay, start count over, and so what happens is if I leave the room, the last time the sensor detects movement, it'll be 50 seconds after that the power will turn off. So it's a power-saving device. Again, you can find, if you want me to program a chip for you, I can program the chip for you. You'll see the schematic on www.instructables.com in about a week. You got your PIR module, 3 pins, easy to use, relay, active low relay module. Okay, so sorry, I powered my DC power supply in. I'm going to turn that on in a second. First, I'm going to plug in my lamp, and I'm going to plug in my main AC source. Lastly, what I'm going to do is I am going to turn on my battery. 50 seconds after I turn on the battery, the PIR sensor will start to detect, and you'll notice that the red LED will go off. So I'm going to go out, I'm going to turn off the light. Not that you need to turn off the light, but so you can see the lamp. The Fresnel cap filters out ambient light, so it doesn't matter if lights are on or off. Picks up infrared signals from the human body. So turn on my power supply, and I'm going to leave the room. So I'm standing a little bit back. Once you see that red LED go on, it means it's ready. It's scanning and waiting for someone to break the infrared signal, or rather that the PIR sensor will be looking for an infrared signal coming off the human body. So it should be happening any second now. Okay, there we go. So now I'm going to walk over. There we go. So I can move around in this area. As you can see, the green light turned on. I can walk around in this area, and it'll keep detecting me. And but as soon as I leave the room and it stops detecting me, the output will swing on and off as long as I'm moving around in here. So if I leave the room right now, which I will be doing, about 50 seconds after I'm out of the range, then it'll actually turn off. So the lamp will turn off. It's a power-saving device. Relatively simple. You can learn how to build it on www.instructables.com. Again, our infrared modules, our PIR sensor modules are available on electroniclessons.com or engineeringshock.com. Our relay modules, the same. You can learn how to build this in instructables.com. The brain chip, if you really want one, I can program one for you and send it to you for a small fee. Yeah, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to send us an email. But check us out at engineeringshock.com. Register with us. You make some really good discounts. We also offer discounts to students. So message us and let us know how we can help you, and we'll get back to you as soon as humanly possible. Anyway, we're far away from the PIR sensor right now, so there we go. It turns off. Now again, it's scanning again. It's waiting for someone to break the infrared signal. So I'll break it one more time. That'll be the end of this long and drawn out video. Thanks again for watching in advance, guys.